So we're going to start out with Urban Decay Primer Potion. We're going to prime our entire lid and a little bit below the lid. This is to prevent creasing throughout the day and to make the color show up better. So now I'm going to take my Sonia Kashuk eyeshadow brush, and I'm sorry it's out of frame, but it's just an eyeshadow that's very, very close to my skin color. In the video it doesn't look like she has on any eyeshadow, but I'm going to take one that's really close to my skin color and I'm going to apply it all over the lid. I'm just going to spread it out everywhere, all the way up to the brow bone, everywhere all over the lid. So next I'm just going to take a fluffy blending brush and I'm using one by Sonia Kashuk. And I'm taking a chocolate brown color, not a really dark brown, and I'm just going to apply that to the crease. We don't want a whole lot of color because in the video it doesn't look like she really has anything in her crease, but I do think that I need something to deepen up my eye crease, so I add just a little bit of brown, not a whole lot at all. It just gives more depth to the eye. So next, using the same fluffy blending brush, I'm going to add a tiny bit of highlight, just a little bit right under the brow. You can see it when you turn your head in certain lights, but you don't want it to scream out that you have highlight under there. And for that, I just used a plain white eyeshadow. So next, we're going to start on the eyeliner. I'm using a cream eyeliner for this. I warm it a little bit on the back of my hand. And then I'm going to make a thin line as close to the lash line as I can. I'm making little tiny strokes across the entire lash line. If you rest your pinky on your cheek, it actually makes it easier to keep your hand steady. And I'm sorry I'm going a little out of frame. I'm using a really small mirror. I like that better. I feel like I can see my eye more and get more detail to make sure I'm really close to my lash line. So I'm just going to make sure that the line is filled in good, as close to the lash line as I can get it. So now I'm going to go back and thicken up the eyeliner. You want it to be thinner towards the corner of your eye and then get thicker as you go out. It looks like she has really dramatic eyeliner in the video, so I'm going to make it really thick, thicker than I would normally wear it. So now I'm going to start the wing for the eyeliner. It's a really dramatic wing. So I start by drawing a line on the outer corner. And then I'm going to go back and fill it in. I'm going to wing it out pretty far. You don't have to make yours this dramatic, but I like the way that it looks this way, so I'm going to do a really, really dramatic wing on the eyeliner. So here I'm trying to match the wings on both sides. It's no problem if you don't. You can just go back and fix them until they match each other as much as you can get it to. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you want to try to get them to match as closely as you can. So now we're done with that eyeliner. The next step will be to add the blue eyeshadow to the lower lash line. So I'm using just a small densely packed brush. I don't know exactly what it is. I got it in a kit for Christmas. So I just picked up a blue color eyeshadow, and now I'm rubbing it into the lower lash line. So now I'm picking up an even brighter blue color, and I'm going to layer it over that blue to make the blue brighter and stand out more. So applying eyeshadow to your lower lash line, sometimes you get things in your eye. I just take a Q-tip and get out all the eyeshadow or anything that got in my eye. You don't want it to stay in there. It'll irritate your eye, and then it'll gunk up in the corner of your eye, and it's really gross looking. So now I'm just going to line my waterline with my itty bitty eyeshadow pencil. And that's it. So now we're going to apply our false eyelashes. This is optional. I had some laying around, and her eyelashes in the video are crazy long, so yeah. The first thing we're going to do is apply lash glue to the end of the eyelashes. I like to put a little bit more on the tips because those are more likely to come up, and then just a little line going across. You don't want too much. You want to let it dry for about 30 seconds until the glue is tacky. And then I'm going to try to put it on. Eyelashes aren't really my thing. It's kind of hard for me to get them, and sometimes it takes me a few tries. So after it's dried some, you're going to place the eyelash in the middle of your eyelid. Don't worry if you get some of the glue somewhere it's not supposed to be. It does dry clear, so it doesn't matter if you get a little bit on your eye. And then you want to take the corners and put them into place. On the eyelashes, you want to put the longer end towards the outer edge of your eye, and the shorter ends towards the middle of to the corner of your eye. Sorry. And that's it to put it on the eyelashes. While it's still wet, you can tug it a little, push it in, so make sure it dries. Don't worry about the glue being white. It does dry clear, so there's no problems with that. So after your eyelashes dry, you want to go ahead and apply your mascara. I'm not going to wait for it to dry. I'm just going to show you how I apply it with the eyelashes on. If you apply your mascara after you put on your eyelashes, it helps them blend together more, so it doesn't look quite as much like you have on false lashes. Although these are kind of long and weird, so you can definitely tell they're fake.
So that's all it took to get this Nicki Minaj Moment for Life inspired look. Really simple eye, blue eyeshadow on the lower lash line, and that's pretty much it. Added some pink gloss and some pink blush to my cheeks, and that completes the look. Thanks for watching.